to be over by your side, and I used to be in that looking through those glasses. But I've been more and more concerned that there's a lot of young people in the city of Kearney that don't have the opportunities to work at a lot of other places except food places that serve food, that are hostesses, that are waitresses. They don't have a lot of different options to work part-time as college students, and they're forced to be exposed.
Where's the Smoky Restaurant, Bob? Where's the Smoky Restaurant in Kearney, Nebraska? Where's the Smoky Restaurant? Well, where's the Smoky Restaurant? Name me, besides Texas Cafe, and I don't want to point fingers at anybody, point to me, find for me a Smoky Restaurant.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, why are we protecting people that they're old enough? They're old enough to work in a restaurant. They're old enough to make a decision about this restaurant or that restaurant. They're also old enough to decide, maybe, again, I think if someone signs up to be in the military, that's okay too, but they got to understand that job's dangerous too. If you really think working in a restaurant is a life-threatening occurrence, maybe you ought to rethink that. Find for me the Smoky Restaurant.
And I hear what you're saying too, but I also think that if you don't have that opt-out provision, that it will pass at state level, and there is no options. And so you have the opportunity with an opt-out provision at least to exercise some of those rights and at least put it to a vote of the people. And
Stan, I heard you say several times that with a smoking ban, wouldn't it work better if we all work together with Kearney, Hastings, and Grand Island and come up with a unified plan? There's no guarantee of that.
No, and there's.
I mean, certainly not.
But if this fails at the state level, we're still going to address it at the local level. Because that's an issue that we've kind of left open and hanging for the last.
I agree. I mean, that'll be something that we would have to address.
I don't believe that if we don't address this in this manner, that we won't be heard, and it will just be a straight ban, a straight pass-through. And I think, in my view anyway, this gives the best opportunity for those that at least have the opportunity to get out there and vote to opt out of it. Now, will our community do that? I don't know, but they have the opportunity to at least express their opinion, get it on the ballot if they so choose.
Well, I would vow that the least we can possibly do is to give people the right to say it. But I don't know, is it better that you lose your liberty to your city fathers or lose your civil liberties to your friends and neighbors? Is that better, losing it to your friends and neighbors? I don't know if that's any better. Might even be worse.
Yeah, and I submit something's going to happen, and so this at least gives us an opportunity to help define, at least it'll give us an option.
Well, but I'm not willing to roll over on this.
Okay. Any other comments, discussion?
If anybody wonders why I'm keeping my mouth shut, because I'd really like to participate, but I promised myself I do smoke, and I would abstain from any votes on this. So I'm continuing what I promised myself at a year or two ago. So I have not participated, nor will I participate.
Okay, that's fair.
I sure share a lot of Councilman Bushcutter's points, and he articulated them far better than I would, so I won't reiterate those. The primary reason I feel comfortable supporting this resolution is because it does contain a community opt-out provision. I probably wouldn't support it without the inclusion of that. So it's there. It gives an opportunity for our community to have its voice. Both sides have excellent points, but I think we've got a reasonable resolution here.
And that's been my discussion with Senator Johnson. I said, personally, I would not support it unless there was an opt-out provision in it. So, right. But it's quite controversial. You can see, everybody struggles with that. There are people that are clear one side, clear the other, and then in the middle, you're kind of sitting here seeing both sides. So it's highly controversial. Okay. Any more discussion or comments?
I guess I just add, I want to make sure everyone understands, I'm not pro-smoking. I'm not a smoker. If you've been one of my political science students, you know that I have this whole smoking dissertation, which I won't go into at the moment. But
I think too that I'm not I'm not pro taking everybody's rights away from them either. But this is something that we need to help manage us a little bit, and that's where I'm coming from.
But I think that's the direction we're heading.
Yeah. Okay, I move to approve resolution number 2007-43, supporting LB 395, known as the Nebraska Clean Air Act.
Second.
Okay, any further discussion? Okay, Michelle, call roll, please.
Mayor Klaus?
Aye.
Lear?
Aye.
Lammers?
Aye.
Kearney?
Abstain.
Bushcutter?
No.